Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Matty Fresh, and this is my universe. Well, today I am driving while I shoot this video, and first thing I want to say is happy birthday to my son Scott. He is 12 today. So if you see this video, just give a happy birthday. Bring a smile to his face. But the reason why I'm shooting this video is for years and years, I have been getting hate about being a juggalo, about listening to Insane Clown Posse, ICP. People always give me that, oh, well, they suck, they don't make real music, they're just horrible, just shitting all over them, saying horrible things. Like, okay, I get that, but why? Why do they suck? Oh, well, they just suck, ha 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 ha. Okay, well, you never give me a real reason. After all these years, back from like the early 2000s when I was in high school, not one person has given me a legit reason of why the Insane Clown Posse sucks. There have been concerts where somebody would do a review about how. Hold on a second, I'm sorry. Let me roll up my windows. I should put the AC on right now. There we go, a little more clear. Maybe you'll hear the wind. The AC unit running, but yeah, there'll be somebody doing a review of one of the concerts and say how the concert sucked, but everybody was having a good time. Everybody that was watching the ICP perform live looked like they were having fun. They're having a blast. They're jumping up and down, their hands up in the air. They're happy to get splashed by Fago. But it was a bad concert. So I've been hearing this crap for, like I said, the early 2000s. 2000, 2001. I've been hearing it for a long time. Well, they suck. Why do they suck? Oh, they just suck. The music sucks. Ha ha ha. And they'll laugh about it. And I feel like the idea that people don't like two white clown face painted rap artists. I think that's really why. It's two white guys in clown makeup rapping, and in my honest opinion, it's not terrible. I mean, Jay and Shaggy are decent rap artists. They're not like way up there when it comes to that. But I think that's the point of ICP, though. I think the point is that they weren't trying to be, the fastest, on the mic or like one of these lyrical giants, stuff like that. They did it for the sheer entertainment. When you listen to their music with all the carnival themes and all the hidden messages and whatnot, they have a specific style to how they write their lyrics and whatnot. And that's just how their music is. That's the first part. Now the second part is I recently just heard somebody call Twisted a second-rate ICP. Now I'm gonna argue with that one. So I can kind of see why somebody would say they're a second-rate ICP, because there are some similarities, or were similarities, depending how you see it. But if you don't listen to the music, or like every time an album drops on YouTube and you don't bother checking it out to see, you can't go off of their first, second, third album that they did years ago and say that they're a second-rate ICP. You can't just do that. That's ignorant. It's not the fact that ignorant to, you have an opinion that I don't agree with. It's more like ignorant as in you're not using facts, based on today. Okay, maybe back then there might have been a second-rate ICP, but what about now? Huh? Twisted have gone out their way to create their own label, Magic Ninja Entertainment. They've been very successful. They've signed on multiple artists. They just recently signed a group called Oh the Horror, which is right up my alley because it's just like Kid Crusher. It's got a mix of metal and rap. So it's, you know, Twisted brings something different, but today a second-rate ICP? Nah, it'll be like me not listening to Lil Wayne, I'm sorry, not Little, and calling him a trash artist when I don't listen to him, you know? It'll be the same thing, you know, oh, he's trash, his music sucks. But then it was something like, there was music that he released like 8 years ago, and I'm talking about how he sucks today. That's the same thing, all right? If you're gonna have your opinion, you know, actually make sense by saying that someone's a second-rate somebody or somebody sucks, you know, back up your facts with not music that was released over a decade ago. You know, base it off of what's current. Okay, maybe you didn't like them back then, but what about now? Like, in my opinion, growing up, you know, listening to, you know, ICP when they were already kind of getting big, I prefer the older stuff, you know? I just think lyrics and the music itself is more entertaining than it is now. You know, back then it was way more entertaining than it is now. Like their recent album that they, Fearless Fred Fury, I still haven't listened to it all the way through. I've listened to the songs here and there, but I haven't listened to the full album all the way through yet, which I have to do. You know, maybe I'll enjoy it better, but I'm not into ICP doing that style of rap. You know, I mean, one thing I could definitely say about them is their albums are never the same. They always change up their music. Always. There's always something different in there. I mean, yeah, they have bits and pieces that are all, you know, a little bit here and there the same, but everything's a different theme. The music always is a different tone, whether it's cartoonish or dark. You know, it's not, you don't buy an ICP album in 2020 and then 2021, 2022, you buy their new album and it's like almost identical. If anybody says, well, it's completely identical, it's all the same. No, it's not. It is not the same. If you actually sit down and listen to their albums, they are not all directly the same. So I do not understand the hate of, well, they suck. How do they suck? Where are the facts that back up that they suck? Alright? I have people like, oh, well, Limp Bizkit sucks. Okay. Creed sucks. Okay. Fred Durst isn't exactly a well-liked person. And I believe he even crapped on Chicago one time. Right? And then Scott Stapp, yeah, he's not exactly the best person either. Because from my understanding is, back then he was a bad alcoholic. He was a bit of a dick. You know, I think some of the band members from Creed were like, you know, yeah, he's an asshole. Right? Same thing with Guns N' Roses, their frontman there. You know? What, Axl Rose? Dude was or still is an asshole. You know? Slash has said it. So it doesn't mean the band sucks. You know, Limp Bizkit is a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. ICP isn't. Alright? Now, say what you want about them, but the thing about them is, if there was one genre of music, that if I was given the choice, listen to one genre of music for the rest of my life, and I cannot listen to anything else, just one genre, what would it be? Huh? Can anybody guess? Just think about it. If you're watching this video, what would it be? For me, it will be metal. Okay? Metal will be that one genre that I would listen to if I was not allowed to listen to anything else. if it had to be one, it would be metal. It wouldn't be just regular rock music. It wouldn't be acoustic. It wouldn't be rap. It wouldn't be country. And by the way, for everybody that says ICP is garbage, it's not real music, when I ask them what the genre is and they don't even acknowledge the fact, it's rap music, all right? No matter what you say, no matter what the music critics say, oh, a rock band, a rock group, no, they're a rap artist. Yeah, they add in rock elements to the music, but they are a rap artist. Okay? Now, with me saying that the one genre I would listen to, if I couldn't listen to anything else but one, metal, I have been to a decent number of metal concerts. Alright, I've seen Arch Enemy, I've seen Drowning Pool, before the original vocalist was found dead on the tour bus. I saw Cold Chamber, I saw Bleeding Through, Sea of Treachery, Cradle of Filth. I've been to a lot of local shows, seeing a bunch of local bands up in the north side of Chicago. Some of them would come out here in Midlothian, Illinois, when we used to have guitar places. They would come here and they would do shows, right? I've also seen Mars. If anybody knows the horrorcore artist Mars, I saw him at Crest Hill before he blew up. Okay? Now, the one concert that was my most favorite, the one I loved the most, was when I saw ICP. I love metal, and I'll pick metal over every genre. Alright? If I had a choice, it would be metal. And yet, my most favorite concert experience was through Insane Clown Posse. Why is that? Because when you go to see just a regular rap artist, they're walking back and forth side to side. They're doing their thing. Some of them have dancers. Some of them have lights, on the backstage with their name and giant letters so you can see who, you can see if you bring a friend and they're like, oh yeah, that's who we're here to see. Okay? Now I've gone to a country concert. You got a band. They're playing music, The vocalist is walking back and forth. Unless they're playing an instrument, then they might be just kind of standing around. But they're entertaining. Metal shows. I've gone to metal shows where obviously the drummer can't go anywhere. You have the guitarist, the bassist, rhythm guitars. I've seen a bunch of them just standing around, rocking back and forth. They're just barely moving. They look like stick figures. All right? And then the vocalist is walking back and forth. Shit like that. All right? Now, I've been to some rock concerts and metal concerts where the vocalist will jump into the crowd. The crowd, will move that vocalist around and then get him back on stage, okay? But with ICP, they came walking out with gigantic masks. They look like little body bags, right? That's the size of the mask. But they came out wearing those. They were throwing Faygo everywhere. They had clowns coming out throwing Faygo everywhere. They know how to entertain, all right? If you go to a show and you see ICP and you're like, this show sucks, these guys are garbage, this music sucks, that concert was horrible, after they're splattering Faygo soda everywhere, they have all kinds of demonic clowns and characters walking around, they come out wearing a mask, or they come out on a gurney, they have evil doctors. If you go to a show like that and you say it sucks, they don't suck. You suck, all right? That's a fact. So all these people are like, oh, well, they suck. Oh, they're not a real genre. They just suck. They're not rap artists. Yeah, they are, all right? That's just facts right there. Because you can't give me a real reason of why they fucking suck while they're making money. They're taking care of their families, their kids, because they're making damn good money. You're an asshole, all right? Keep listening to your shitty music that you listen to while you're over here thinking, oh, ICP sucks, but you listen to some garbage. All right? Piss off. Anyway, No hate. But that was my opinion. Why the hate for Juggalos and ICP? That's a damn good question. I am Matty Fresh. Thank you for watching.